third-generation aerobatic pilot. He started taking flying lessons when he was only 12 years old in the family's Piper Cub. Ladies and gentlemen, to your left, 18-year-old Sammy Mason. Oh, yeah. Nothing like about 7 G's to pack into the cockpit. Okay, right now we are all pulling one positive G. That's what holds us on the ground. That's what we know is force of gravity. Okay, when Sammy pulled that turn just in, he was forced into the cockpit about 7 times his body weight. It takes a lot of physical conditioning, and it doesn't hurt to be 18 years old when you do this. Okay, we talk about positive G's. Have you ever swung a bucket of water by the handle? The water stays at the bottom of the bucket. That's what we know as positive G's. Keeps the water. Centrifugal force keeps it in there. Okay, now imagine if you had a handle on the bottom of the bucket and you swung that handle. The water would hurl out of the bucket. Well, that's exactly what happens to our aerobatic pilots when they do negative or outside maneuver. Negative G's means you're being forced out of the cockpit just like the water would be out of the bucket if you swung it from the bottom. Negative G's hurt. I've been an aerobatic pilot, most of my life. I've been flying air shows for 27 years now. You can train for positive G's. You cannot make negative G's stop hurting. Okay, watch Sammy roll in now. He's coming in from the top. He's trading altitude for airspeed and that 200 plus horsepower, light moving power, 10 special S1S. Pulls the stick back, his lap, forces the cockpit several times his body weight. Again, he has to control his breathing. He has to keep all of his abdominal muscles tight so the blood doesn't go from his head down to his legs. Because if it does, he'll go to what we call a gray out condition. If you don't catch a gray out condition, that's when the blinds come shut. You can still hear the airplane, you can still feel the airplane, but when you gray out, you can't see anything. It's like somebody put a curtain in front of your eyes. If you don't catch it in a gray out position, you go to what we call a blackout condition. That means the blood has left your head, your body is unable to function, and you are a passenger in a plane. You're literally asleep at the wheel. So again, a lot of physical conditioning. Look how fast this airplane rolls, 360 degrees per second. He slaps that stick up against his leg, the horizon turns to a blur. Okay, he takes it up over the top now. He's looking over the top wing. He starts rolling one way, rolls it back, rolls the other, starts what we do what we call ratchet rolls. Now you notice this airplane has yellow diamonds on the bottom, and it's got a sunburst paint scheme on the top. That's not by accident. That's so you can tell whether the airplane is upside down or right side up. Okay, he spins it now, pulls the stick back, stabs the rudder pedal, does a 1-turn spin, lines back up. Our aerobatic box state is the gravel pit over there. This is a sterile area that Sammy has to stay over. Should there be a problem, it does not endanger any of you, our valued spectators. Okay, up over the top he goes one more time, holding it negative now. He's hanging from the belt. Watch as he pushes forward now. This is where his internal organs try to exit through his eye sockets as he pushes negative G's. Oh yeah, those hurt. Up and over the top, all the way, looking out the top, trying to struggling to keep going into a red out condition. Red out when you get too much blood in your head. Does the same thing as a blackout condition. You can't see, you can't hear, you only feel the airplane as a passenger. Snap rolls on the down line. You see how fast that airplane goes around. Pulls the stick back in his lap one more time. Again, he is 18 years old. Physical conditioning is a huge part of this, and it's a lot easier when you're young. Okay, Sammy flew his first aerobatic competition this year in this exact airplane. He came away with several first-place finishes, ending the year in the advanced category. They have several categories of aviation aerobatic competition. You've got the primary category, you've got the beginning category, you've got the intermediate category, you've got the advanced category, and then you've got the unlimited category, which is the world title in. He started out in primary, went up 4 categories in 1 year, finishing in advanced. How's that? Okay, now he goes negative one more time as his eyeballs bounce off the inside of his sunglasses. Mr. Sammy Mason. Okay, at age 12 years old, he started flying. At age 14, which is the youngest age allowable by the FAA, he soloed 10 different powered aircraft. He did a glider at age 14. At age 16, he soloed 10 different types of aircraft on his 16th birthday. He's now in his 3rd year of air show flying. He's got over 1,000 hours of flight time. Almost all of it are the tailwheel airplanes. Look at me back it up. Going back. We turn that airplane from an aircraft to a helicopter to dead weight, falling tail first. What we call, the Brits call it the whip stall. We call it the tail slide. Okay, he tumbles the airplane in over. It starts an outside snap roll, goes in over in, and stops it, flying straight and level, just like he meant to do it. Okay, his grandfather flew a Stearman biplane. His dad flew the Stearman. He also flies the family Stearman. Right now he's flying an S-1 aircraft, the same type aircraft that won the World Aerobatic Championships in 1972. He and his parents bought this Pitts, as you see flying here today. He had been involved in a landing accident, which is quite easy to do it in Pitts. These are very, very tough to land. We'll be talking about that in a second too. He bought this airplane in pieces after it had been a landing accident. The three of them spent 11 months restoring it back to better than new condition. And as you can see, it's up for the task. Young 18-year-old Sammy Mason did a Pitts S1 Special. Okay, this airplane weighs less than 1,000 pounds. It's got a 4-cylinder air-cooled light-homing engine built in Pennsylvania. It's an opposed engine, much like the Volkswagen, 2 cylinders out each side. This engine usually has 180 horsepower. There's a place called Icon Engineering in Visalia, California, who are famous for hopping up airplane and race engines. And they've got this engine. They got about 2